Hey guys, we gotta talk about episode 6 of Mobile Suit Gundam GQuuuuuuX because it finally, it feels like we got a Gundam episode that slowed down enough to let us breathe, talk, and yeah, figure things out and actually process what's going on. The political intrigue took center stage in this week. We finally got some solid classic UC style plotting with Challia Zabi now in play, Bask making moves and Xavier getting wrapped up in what looks like some deep internal Zeon drama. There's a ton of backstabbing hinted at here, but honestly, I can't fully decide if Challia is really about to betray Challia or if someone is trying to really hard to frame him. Yeah, because seriously, Challia motivations right now feels less about politics and more about obsessively tracking down Char and playing scientists with Gundams. I love his power move, talking to Anki with his ship floating behind him, and yeah, it was a really great flex moment, but he's clearly after something deeper, and he doesn't even seem mad that Kid stole his Gundam. He's just thrilled that they are providing some useful data. And yeah, speaking of tragedy waiting to happen, are you really falling for this new cyber Newtype girl? I'm not. Cyber Newtypes never, and I mean like really never have happy endings. Ever. Like, normal Gundam characters, yeah, don't usually get happy endings either, but cyber Newtypes have it especially rough. They basically human lab experiments stripped down to being the human weapons, and this new girl, she looks absolutely doomed. She's literally calling herself the heart of the machine, like she physically needs to be back inside the Gundam cockpit, and this poor kid, yeah, she's probably gone. Yeah, she's mentally and emotionally, yeah, she's just not here anymore. And yeah, now look, I really love Take's character design as much as anyone. Shiko was amazing, but I'm not gonna let them bait me into feeling anything for this girl. Shiko's death hit fandom really hard, and she looks like she's lined up next. And yeah, that's kind of sad because her design rocks, and yeah, it really rocks. But mentally, I'm preparing myself for tragedy already. RIP in advance, I'll just push F to pay respect.
その体は何なんだ
心臓
心臓誰の
サイコガンダム
Now, Anki's twist caught me off guard in a good way. She's ready to cash out, give the Red Gundam's location to whoever got the bounty, take the money and run, but to be honest, it feels a bit harsh after everything this kid has done for the Pomeranians, but honestly, she's probably right. They messed with Zeon way too long and things are heating up big time. I can't blame her for baiting, though for sure it does feel like she's throwing Machu, Shuji and Yan under the bus a bit. And yeah, speaking of Machu, this girl is seriously tasting my patience. I get it. It's a spoiled rich girl, bored with her life, looking for excitement, but her jealousy over Nyan piloting Gundam last week was big annoying teen drama. Nyan literally risked her life to protect everyone, and Machu's only response was, "How dare you sparkle with Shuji?" Come on, Machu. Even Howard was fed up, basically saying, "Get your head straight, Yan did it for you," but honestly, I'm way more invested in Nyan and Shuji at this point. Nyan is scrappy and sympathetic. Shuji is amusingly obsessed with keeping his Gundam happy, and yeah, it really works. And Machu just keeps across and is selfish and petty, and I hope something will happen soon, because right now, she's easily the weakest part of the show. Now let's talk about the pacing. This episode finally felt right. The previous episodes kind of threw plot, characters development at us fast, and it was like they expected us to just figure it out on the fly, and this week actually sat down and unpacked some stuff. I think the trio interact properly, letting Anki and Challia have an actual conversation, and yeah, I could follow along with feeling like the show was screaming "keep up" the entire time before. And yeah, it also reinforced something, and I felt about GQuuuuuuX from the start this way. This Gundam feels messier and smaller in scale. Like it almost feels like a let's call it like a flashy side story OVA rather than a big definitive Gundam entry. And yeah, I guess it's okay. I still enjoy it, but it doesn't have that epic feeling you usually get from a major Gundam TV series. And that brings me to the main point. Is this Gundam accessible? Honestly, probably not. This episode leaned heavily into classic Gundam lore. We got the Cyber Newtype, Zabis, Char, and yeah, I imagine new viewers might feel overwhelmed or lost. If you have seen 0079 or Zeta, you're probably loving these references and political shimming, but if you haven't, you're probably thinking, who are all those people and why do they matter? And I can't blame you for that. I originally thought that GQuuuuuuX will be like a good entry point for the Gundam universe, but now I'm less convinced. It might be better if you at least have seen some early UC context to truly appreciate all the background plotting. Otherwise, you're just here for the Gundam fights and okay, they are like really cool, but they won't fully carry the experience. So here's the bottom line. Episode 6 was easily the most coherent episodes yet, despite all the messiness before. The characters finally felt grounded, the stakes were real and I genuinely care what happens next. Anki's betrayal, Machu's meltdown, Cyber Newtype's tragic setup, Challia's questionable loyalties. It's all interesting stuff, even if it's a bit chaotic. I still don't know where exactly they are taking the story. Are we heading toward Earth for a big Zeon civil war or what? But at least, and I mean really, at least I'm fully invested again. It may never hit the heights of recent Gundams, but damn, this thing is entertaining. Yeah. Drop a comment, subscribe, and see you next week. Bye.